Hello everyone. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day and are making some really good trades here. Let's dive into some analysis. So unfortunately, it looks like Bitcoin has broken down here. And again, we've been watching this 4-hour, time frame here and looking to see if Bitcoin was able to hold the level and just try and maybe get a bounce and break out of this downsloping trend line. I saw a lot of people posting that we broke out of it. I have the same chart as everyone else. I guess they were just, again, I'm putting it to my pivots. There's a pivot, a pivot, a pivot, and a pivot, and that's the facts. Some people were readjusting it to fit their bullish bias, and they're saying that we broke out, right? Which is, I guess, is fine, but it's not the facts, right? I mean, you could chart it different ways, but I feel like when people do that, they're just trying to, go with their bias and their bullish bias. And sometimes you just got to look at the facts like they are, right? And right now, the facts is we broke down and we did not get a breakout. We're getting very bearish signals on market cipher, red money flow. Money is leaving the asset, right? And it's not good. But there's some mixed signals here, so we'll get into that. So right now, what? Bitcoin broke from this upsloping trend line on the 4-hour time frame. You broke down from the 4-hour cycle. You reset the cycle. Could we get a leg higher from here? Could we chop around some more? Sure. My best case right now is that we have a series of 1-2s, which is very bearish, unless you want to make a triangle out of it, or you can do whatever you want, right? A, B, C, D, E, and then you break down, and now you're gonna get another impulse down. We'll have to see. But right now, the third wave should probably come to an end, right, of this leg, and then one more low in the fifth. Third is finished. Another 4, another 5, another 3, right? Comes to an end. Another 4. Another 5, and then you'll probably complete this third wave, and then another 4, and then the final 5th wave, right? Now we'll have to see how much this is all going to extend down to. We had some previous targets down here at 73,000. Now I don't think that is going to hold anymore, given how the structure is. It looks pretty bearish to me. The daily time frame is also starting to break down here. I don't know if it's doing it quite just yet. Almost, right? So it's almost there. If you do it from this pivot, it's almost about to break. The daily cycle here has definitely broken, right? So again, you got two different ones. This one's from the low, the low, and again, that's an impulse. You got 5 waves down, which means it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 when you finish with bullish divergence, which is exactly what we did. And it's very unfortunate that we did that. But again, the facts are the facts, is that we could have a major sell-off coming here in the coming weeks. And let me tell you, it's not looking good for the NASDAQ, the triple Qs, right? The SPY, the Dow Jones, the IWM, all looking very weak. When you take a look, again, we don't really cover stocks too much anymore on Crypto Mickey, but right now, the triple Qs rejected 3 waves up from our sell area. Another sell area up here. Again, this was put in weeks in advance, not weeks, probably a week and a half in advance ahead of this move, and then boom, we hit it. Massive rejection. Huge sell-off happening now. Now we're back at the lows, and it looks like we're going to it almost looks like this is going to turn into a panic sell-off where we're going to start gapping down and then probably stabilize between 422 and 375. It's a big range. Now, if that happens, right, this is another 10 to 15 to as much as 20% sell-off in the stock market. Do you really think Bitcoin is going to be able to sustain above 70, 80,000? If that happens, I really doubt it. So I'm just going alongside with what the indices are doing and what the chart is telling me right now. It's not bullish. And again, I tried to stay as positive as I could for the longest amount of time. On the Y leg, I just really wanted this to extend further up. I wanted to grab that liquidity at 92. I wanted to fake out. but it doesn't look like that happened. You know, it wasn't gonna happen. We just had too much chop here. We didn't take out the high. All we had to do really was take out this pivot and erase the high and create bearish divergence, and you would have had an impulse off the lows like this, and we could have gone up. But again, the facts are the facts, and we didn't get that. We finished 3 waves up, corrective move, bearish pattern, and now it's breaking down. So now what? Now we want to probably look for more short opportunities. Now the weekly time frame was looking pretty good, right? We had a 10 and a 1 on the dual band strength index. The 4-hour time frame, you still had green money flow. You have positive numbers on the dual band strength index. Now look at this. The 3-day and the 2-day are starting to rotate. You're starting to see that rotation on the smaller time frames to the bearish side, and then you can see on the daily time frame 15 and a -3 now. You just confirmed a red dot, red money flow. 12-hour time frame has been bearish since we printed this red dot here on Wednesday, and looks like the sell-off is taking place, and now you have more bearish dual band strength index numbers. Now I don't doubt that we could actually still chop here some more before the sell-off continues, or even maybe try and come back up, grab more liquidity, retest this trend line as resistance, and then come down. Again, you could do there's too many possibilities right now to try and just guess what the market's gonna do, but it's not looking good. Now the 4-hour time frame looks like we are gonna get a bit of a relief rally, because you do have a green dot, you still have green money flow, right, for now. And you could easily come back up and retest all of this as resistance and maybe grab some liquidity. The 1-hour time frame, it's in red money flow right now, not surprising. The 30-minute time frame, it's printing a red dot here. Looks like it almost looks like you want to see a continuation pattern for one more low, right? And then kind of like a 5th wave, like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come back up into 2 and then continue down into 1. So I have a lot of counts here, right? You guys can probably see I have a lot of counts at the moment, but I could just make this very simple and just call this a 1, right? And then we're gonna get a 2, 3, and a 4 and a 5, right? And I say it's a 1 because I think we're gonna make one more low and then bounce up into 2. Right, because you need bullish divergence, right, to finish a wave 1. So you need something like this, where you need a 1, 2, and then a 3, 4, and a 5, right? And then you finish with bullish divs, and then you can finally get another rally in a wave 2, right? Or sorry, a counter trend rally, which is kind of a connector wave, and then you start to impulse down. And a 3 of 3. Now we're going to catch this short. If we get this short set up, again, I'm going to be really interested in taking it. We're going to be playing with some big numbers here, so we'll see. We'll see how the market treats us over the weekend. Maybe we can get that connector wave. The 4-hour time frame on wave edge, and nothing too much, nothing really happening at the moment. Again, you probably have all this liquidity to come back up and grab. You can even probably rally up back up to 87K, like a $3,000 rally. I mean, that would catch everyone off guard, right? I mean, look, you can already see some of these dip buys coming in here. Not too surprising. I mean, we've sold off pretty dramatically. But I would like one more low. I would like at least like a scare, like a liquidity grab at like 83,000, and then come back up, and then you'd be set up. You'd have a better short setup for that kind of pattern. But we'll see. We'll see how everything plays out. Again, I'm not a guru, right? I'm not trying to predict what's gonna happen. I just have target areas based on what the chart does, right? That's what I do. I provide if we see 3-wave setup, this is a buy area, this is a short area, buy area, short, buy, short, right? We have buy areas and short areas all over the place, right? There are amazing setups here and there, and right now in the chop, there's no real setups in chops, right? It's kind of just guessing, and again, I wasn't trying to guess too much, so just kind of let everything play out. So yeah, again, I wish I had better news, but it is what it is. And if the markets do want to go lower, then you know what? You have an opportunity to get in at some stellar prices, right? Probably come back and grab all that liquidity. But hey, like if it comes down, it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. You'll be set up much better for the next run up, in my opinion. And when it does, I think it's going to be an explosive move, and it's going to catch most people off guard. Like probably by if we do get this sell off and the markets continue to collapse, like the Nasdaq continues to drop down and destroy traders, then you're gonna see panic in crypto again, and people are gonna say Bitcoin's dead, it's over. Like, oh yeah, so much for your what's it called, store value, and then it kind of, usually when that happens, it kind of rips in everyone's face, and all those people kind of get they delete their tweets because they're kind of embarrassed. So yeah, we're getting some more bearish signs too on the daily time frame. On wave edge 1, you got a red cross at the moment, not looking too good. Again, I'm just telling you guys what the charts are saying. Don't get too mad at me. I'm just advertising what I'm seeing right now. Just the messenger. Don't shoot the messenger. Right? I'm just telling you what the charts are saying. Right? It's not like I want Bitcoin to go down. I would love for us to pump. And you know what? Maybe we will get a little bit of a nice little pump on the weekend. So if you're looking for longs, again, you're gonna get some weekend volatility here. Yeah, 24-minute looks like shit, but yeah, anyways, if you guys want to get access to my trades, the link's in the description. You can check out my website for my trade history. Everything is posted there for historical purposes, so you guys know what you're buying. Again, feel free to check it out. Join the team. Have a good weekend. Peace.